Hi, Bobbi Lee from AussieTheatre.com. Now we are standing outside Lefty's Old Time Music Hall for a sneak peek of Queensland Theatre Company's upcoming world premiere production of Country Song. Directed by QTC's Artistic Director Wesley Enoch, Country Song is a celebration of the music and times of Australia's most loved country music Aboriginal singer-songwriter Jimmy Little.
I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and the elders past and present, and know that we're on traditional country. In our cast, but a number of Indigenous actors, performers, musicians that come from different backgrounds, different families and clans. Like to honour them as well. Uncle Jimmy Little, poet, musician, singer. He was around in the time when Australia was grappling with a few things. But what he did, and the way he did it, was something I thought needed to be written about, needed to be shown. There's something magical and ethereal about Jimmy that we're going to try and capture in this show. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light.
The fictionalised story of Jimmy Little begins backstage as Jimmy counts down the minutes to singing the national anthem before the Queen herself.
Milky Way tonight.
It's a show about staying true to yourself and what's important to you. It's a show about identity and our identity as Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander people. It looks at the identity of Australia at the time, around the 60s, 50s, and it's an honouring of those people who made it possible for us to be heard and to be seen and to be recognised.
In this time, Jimmy flashes back through all the significant moments that shaped the man and the music against the social backdrop of the 70s.
So Uncle Jimmy had a hit, 1963, sold 75,000 copies of this particular song. And that's a lot of hamburgers, that is, even by today's standards. Telephone to glory, oh, what joy divine. I can feel the current moving down the line, made by God the Father for his very own. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone.
Along the way, we hear stories of Indigenous singers Oriel Andrew, Bobby McLeod, and Lionel Rose in this tribute to the era and the music that was a soundtrack for a generation.
When you are in trouble, give this royal line a call. Telephone to glory, oh what joy divine. I can feel the current moving down the line.
Jimmy's the central character in Country Song. Other characters, Bobby McLeod, the poet of pulling no punches. So Bobby McLeod, he initiated the tent embassy down in Canberra, and then fought for many years to have Aboriginal people put on the map and their voice to be heard. Oriel Andrew, Mount Isa girl, sung her way out of the dirt. Believed in herself. She picked up a guitar, 3 strings, 4 strings was a party. Took herself to competitions and won singing competitions. Places and pubs where, again, Aboriginal people may not have been allowed into. And had the sort of will and the foresight. She said, I'm going to get myself on television, and she did it. Aboriginal people didn't get on television. She did.
So he loved his gospel music, Uncle Jimmy, and here's a little gospel number for you. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the first come By and by, Lord, by and by.
Lionel Rose, in the 1968 bantamweight champion of the world, all the way from Jackson's Track, again born into the depths of Aboriginal poverty, physically had to fight his way to be heard, to be seen, you know. Come home to 250,000 screaming fans that lined the streets of Melbourne, hoping and wishing that this could be the real Australia. And all he wanted to do was say thank you. You know, and these dreams and aspirations that people had, given all the challenges and adversities, I can't walk past those stories. We can't keep going on in our country without telling those stories and bringing those to people's attention, and that's part of what I wanted to achieve with Country Song.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by.
Directed by Wesley Enoch and presented by QPAC and Queensland Theatre Company, Country Song is part of the commitment between the two companies towards the development and presentation of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander work.
Playing the Country Song is an honour. It really is. It's a dream come true. Sorry, I never thought. I never thought it would be so honouring every night. You know, we're doing 8 shows a week, and at the end, it's a celebration of people's lives, of people's struggles, of people's stories, and I hope that in some way that I'm carrying Uncle Jimmy's legacy in some way.
In the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Country Song will play at QPAC's Cremorne Theatre until August 8.